Hey folks, welcome to Guitar Daily. My name's Nick Granville. I post every day on YouTube. This series, I've been calling it Guitar Daily. It's just basically me kind of sharing music and sharing stuff that I do in my career as a professional musician. This is all I do. I play guitar, this thing, for a living. I do all kinds of stuff. Session work, jazz gigs, funk gigs, rock gigs, blues gigs, the whole lot. Sometimes my original stuff. I play with orchestras. I do all kinds of things. So I kind of want to share this stuff in this format. It's kind of really like a podcast in a way, isn't it? Sort of, I guess. Anyway, I did a video the other day on John Scofield's tune Hottentot from the Otago album. And I kind of discussed some things. So after I did that, a couple of days later, I sent Sco an email, because I think in that video I mentioned that I knew him. So I sent him an email and I was like, I did this video about your song. What do you think? And that was it. Didn't expect a reply, didn't expect anything. So he fired back this email, which I'll show you now. And interestingly, in this email, he put a couple of things here which I thought I'd discuss today, because there were things I hadn't thought about on this tune. Which was pretty cool of him to do that. He didn't have to. So yeah, my approach to it was like, it's the B section in particular. This bit here, you have B flat 7, so in other words, B flat sharp 9, something like that, that kind of sound. Then it's G13 over B flat, and then it's F sharp minor 6, and then A flat, G flat over A flat. And the interesting thing about that is that G7, the more I thought about it, I thought I really hear that as right, D flat Hendrix, right? D flat 7 sharp 9. But the one I hadn't thought about is on this F sharp minor 6. He was saying there's a wrong note. I guess he's referring to that major 7 note in there. But I like that. It's a tensiony cool sound, right? And the thing with that, I kind of, the way I viewed it was a Dorian thing, right? I thought F sharp was your root, so I was thinking, let's get rid of that delay. F sharp Dorian would make sense, right? But in that email he put that he thinks B7, right? And that makes perfect sense to me, right? Because if you think about it, F sharp minor, B7 would be the 2 chord, and essentially B7 or B Maxillidian, same set of notes as F sharp Dorian, so it's the same way of getting to F sharp Dorian, but it's much easier when you're going from B flat. Essentially you're thinking this, right? And then you just go up one step. Right, that's a nice easy thing to get to, much easier than kind of thinking into F sharp. I put that I sometimes think of A rather relative of F sharp, but I think B just makes more sense. So his approach is much better on that chord. And then interestingly, on the A flat 7 chord, I was thinking like G flat, right, but over an A flat chord, like an A flat sus, 13 sus, that kind of sound, right? But he just thinks straight A flat 7, he said in that email. Hope he doesn't mind me sharing this either. I guess he doesn't. I mean, I was kind of thinking, that this is useful information, because a lot of people struggle with this B section. I know I did. It was sort of like, what's the approach, right? So I think this information is useful. So essentially B flat 7 to B7 to A flat 7. I would kind of even hear that as D flat. Like I said, more so than G13. The more I've thought about it after I did that video, of course. And then the clincher chord. I kind of hear those both more as Lydian dominant too, or at least on the B. On the A flat not so much, but on the B I hear it as Lydian dominant. That would be a cool sound. I know that's not the point, but that's a cool sound. So yeah, I thought I'd share that. That's just a little approach to how it's kind of this melodic line thing. That section. Show you what it sounds like against each chord. this is the B7 sharp 9, B flat. Right, blues scale, pretty straightforward. It's G7, right? Or that's actually a really cool sound with the D flat, right? Thinking that on that chord, and then the contentious chord, if you will, F sharp minus 6 over B. You can see B flat kind of works, but so you can see there I was using B Mixolydian. You got to be careful about the low B against the B flat root note, like I just showed there a couple of times. It kind of gets a bit clashy, and then of course A flat over G flat. Right, A flat over G flat. That's what I was thinking, like G flat, but he thinks A flat 7. So anyway, I hope you found this useful. If you have, please share it with people who are into the same kind of thing. I mean, I'm trying to grow a community here around this Guitar Daily stuff of like guitar session stuff and all the things that I do in my daily life as a professional musician. So yeah, share it with people who are into it. If you like the video, click the like button. All that kind of stuff. Subscribe, of course. Big thanks to John Scofield for offering up this information. As I said, he didn't have to, but he chose to, and that was really cool of him. You know, then we can all learn from it and all become better musicians, which is what this is all about. So thanks so much to you for watching. All right, catch you tomorrow. Cheers.